Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some bridge. I still don't know for sure if BBO does this every month because I'm not always watching. But at least this month and some months, they have a 3 day long Stars and Platinum Robot Individual, where if you have at least 5 platinum points, you are eligible to play in this event, and people who don't aren't. I mean, okay, also stars are eligible to play, but I'm fairly sure platinum point havers outnumber them by quite a lot. There's a lot of overlap. Like anyone who's anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, the entry requirements for this are a lot higher than any of the other free day longs on BBO, and so you can expect some more reasonable competition. It is still just a robot event. This is 16 boards of Just Declare, and there will be the same thing tomorrow and the day after. I may or may not play those future days. Sometimes I feel like it, sometimes I don't. And there's a new Magic set coming out tomorrow, so I'll be excited to play in that, and maybe I just won't feel like playing Bridge. We'll see. But I'm playing in at least day one. Anything else I should say before we get started? I guess you may have to apologize. No, not apologize. I apologize. You may have to endure some sniffling because it has been allergy season for like a week now, and it's only getting worse for me. So I'm, doing my best to not sniffle too loudly or whatever. But if it's insufferable, you can leave. Sorry. Anyway, we're in 1-0 Trump after the auction. 1-0 I'll pass. Again, this is a Just Declare event, so I didn't bid this. The robots are bidding every hand for me, and every table will be in the same contract. Your goal is just to take more tricks than the other tables do. The obvious threats the opponents have are hearts and clubs. The obvious threats we have are spades and diamonds. I think spending entries to take a diamond finesse is insane. Spending an entry to take a spade finesse, I mean, it might work out. But honestly, what I want to do here is just win a heart, expect to lose 2 hearts because the suit's probably 4-3, maybe 4 hearts maybe 3 hearts if we're unlucky and it's 5-2. Lose 2 diamonds to the ace and queen, and then I have everything else, making 3. That's what I hope. We'll get 3 diamonds, 3 clubs, 2 spades, and a heart. There are some entry problems that might make that not totally guaranteed. If the red suits don't split well, it might not work out, but that's the overall plan. We can't play the Queen of Hearts trick one, obviously. On the second round of hearts, there might come a question of whether we unblock the queen to preserve an entry to hand, or just play low from both hands so the queen is an entry to dummy. I imagine I'll want an entry to dummy, but don't have to decide yet. Okay, happy to see a club shift, I think. I guess it means I might have to spend a tempo of my own attacking hearts. That would be kind of disappointing. You lead the king here rather than the 2 because a singleton ace doesn't really help you very much. Whereas if East has a singleton queen, you could actually pick up the suit for just 1 loser by leading the king. Okay. Yeah, I still think I want an entry to the north hand. They're about to make me use it up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The suit is breaking badly. So let's hope East has the queen of diamonds. Nope. All right, well, making 1 less than I had hoped then, making only 2. I guess I could claim that. I'm making only 1? Yeah. I guess, did I count my tricks and not stop to count theirs? I guess I said they would get... I said they would get 2 hearts and 2 diamonds, but of course they get 3 hearts. Even if the suit is 4-3. I somehow thought I was imagining I had 2 stoppers, even though I obviously have only 1. All right, I mean, that's probably a pretty bad score. Because I suspect a substantial portion of the BBO player base, and yes, I did say the competition in the Stars and Platinum is a higher level, but it's still a lot of BBOers make bad plays. I suspect a lot of them will play like spade to king, spade finesse, and wouldn't you know it, the suit is 3-3 onside. I think it's a pretty bad play to attack spades, but some people will do it. So we should score badly for having not done it. East has not opened. Neither of them has overcalled. We're in 3-0. We have 4 spade tricks, assuming we play low, which I imagine I will. 3 diamonds, but the suit is blocked. That would be 7. Ace of hearts is 8. Club is 9. Seems like you play on hearts. With run the jack. There could be a blockage. The diamond blockage could turn into a real thing because I don't have a ton of free entries to both hands. I could have played the 7 here, by the way, in case like East plays low, but even if the 7 holds, I want to win the trick in the south hand, so there's no reason to do that. And I think I do unblock the spades, because I might just never get back to my hand again. I'm giving up this king of diamonds by not unblock. I could have unblocked the diamonds before crossing in spades, but I guess I should have just done that. Well, but then if I cast the diamond, which is the only reason to have done the unblocking, then I risk them cashing several diamonds if the hearts don't come in. I don't know. It seems dangerous. And in situations like this where the hearts are coming in, you know, the diamond trick wouldn't have even helped me. I would pitch a club, but I still have a club loser, right? Is there some universe where I could find a squeeze here? If obviously they can just jump on the ace of clubs, but if they duck the club, there could be a club diamond squeeze, I guess. Somebody already pitched a heart, so the hearts are coming in. So, and they know that. I don't know. I don't think there's any harm in playing a club, though. All right, claim. That should be a fine score. I mean, nothing incredible. Above average, but not by a lot. Some people will find a way to lose a third trick somehow, I imagine. Maybe the jack of clubs. Or they won't attack hearts. Seems insane. But there's a few insane people out there, of course. Or they'll attack hearts wrong somehow. You never know. My point is, it's hard to imagine doing better, and there are things you could do that would be worse. This hand is awful. Wow. I mean, I'm going to lose 5 tricks, right? Maybe 6 if spades break badly. Because I have to lose the ace queen. I can't ever get to dummy. I have to lose the ace queen of clubs and 3 hearts. And I might lose some spades as well. If the suit is not 3-3, or indeed if the suit is 3-3, they might be able to tap me with like diamond leads. I guess I could always pitch hearts. Okay. King's kind of nice to see, maybe. Can I play a heart to the jack? If East actually has the king and queen, well, they played the king. If they had the king and queen, then that works out well. It gains me a trick. I think. It depends. I think they might be able to rise with queen and then shift to a diamond. No, I could still pitch the heart from my hand and still have things under control. What do I know about everybody's honors based on the auction? Not much. West had 2 spades and didn't bid over a spade. So shouldn't have a huge hand, but that doesn't tell me too much. We know West has the ace of clubs. East had the jack of spades and the king of hearts. And the queen of clubs. But that still doesn't really tell me too much. They had 4 spades. They would not be acting pretty much ever. Could you play the king of diamonds here, pitching a heart? That seems just worse than playing a heart, right? I mean, maybe. If West has the ace of diamonds, then they kind of don't have a great follow-up. A heart gives away the jack for sure. A club puts me in a spot no worse than if I had led something myself. And they might have only 3 clubs, in which case after they cash the ace of clubs, they still have to play a red suit. What did West pitch on the 3rd and 4th spade? I have no idea. Should have paid more attention, I suppose. I don't always watch carding nearly as carefully as I did, 15 years ago. I think I will try the king of diamonds. I don't know how much to make of East shift to the king of hearts. Like, why would East shift to the king of hearts, actually? Whether holding the queen or not. What makes East want to do that? I don't know. They must think it's the safest play, because obviously you want to... Well, maybe that's a sign, actually, that East doesn't have the ace of diamonds. Maybe East is afraid of Dummy's diamond suit. I haven't... Well... The auction suggests I'm short in diamonds, but I guess I might have ace-x. I mean, the auction here says I have 12 non-diamond cards, so I shouldn't be able to use Dummy's diamonds at all. So East shouldn't be afraid of my diamonds, whether they have the ace or not. So why are hearts so urgent? Maybe East is out of clubs? But no, they shifted to a heart earlier when they still had a club left. Well, East doesn't know whether the jack of clubs is an entry for me, actually. So maybe that's a reason they're afraid of diamonds and attacking hearts. I think East has the queen of hearts. So I'm going to play a heart. Oh, jeez. Well, this is horrible. A diamond would have worked. If we look... How do I do this? This is so wide. Here we go. Here. Yeah, heart is the only thing that doesn't work. Either any other card end plays West. Okay, and actually, what did West discard? Yeah. On the spades. A heart. And then a diamond. I mean, I don't know if I can read much into that. Obviously, it's risky to lead a heart, but it's match points. You got to try some ways to take more tricks, and I thought through what I thought my opponents might be thinking, and I concluded maybe East has the king and queen of hearts. I was wrong. It would have worked out better to do literally anything else. This should be an awful score, but I don't think I made the wrong play. It was just a play that didn't work. This hand looks a lot easier to take tricks with. West has bid 3 clubs. That's exciting. I mean, this seems like you just want to cash 2 hearts and then cross ruff, basically. If East has 4 hearts, I guess that plan doesn't work so well. Well, I'll play the king of hearts first to find out what I should be doing. Oh, okay. Well, so much for winning the jack. But I thought maybe West had 5, but West has 6. Okay. I mean, East is roughing air, right? My ace and king are both still winners. The jack is not a winner, but it is a threat. Okay, the heart suit is solved. This isn't looking so bad. 5 hearts. 2 clubs is 7. 2 roughs is 9. 2 aces is 11. So that would leave me with only 1 loser after doing all of that. I don't think I have any squeezes, though. Well, I don't know. I mean... Because West has the only club stopper, right? And if East has the only spade stopper, that's the kind of situation that makes a double squeeze look promising. Is when the guards... there are 2 suits, each guarded by only 1 player, and they're by 2 different players. Then as long as you have an entry in the 3rd suit, you often can use that as a double squeeze threat, where in order to keep the club, West has to pitch down to just a singleton diamond, and in order to keep the spade, East has to pitch down to a singleton diamond. That is not possible here, because West is sitting over the clubs and East is sitting over the spades. So West will never feel any pressure. I'll have to discard from the south hand before West has to discard at the critical moment. So that's not possible. There's no simple squeeze in spades and clubs because there's no entry in either of those suits. Sometimes you can fix that entry problem with a guard squeeze, but here the diamond holding is not strong enough for that. So I think the best hope for the 12th trick would be to rough out the king of spades, if possible. How would you do that? Ten of hearts to the jack, spade rough. Heart to the king, spade rough, club, spade rough, stuff like that, it seems like. The hearts are... Okay, 4-0. Ugh. So now we don't even get all the tricks I was counting earlier, because East actually can make us draw one extra round of hearts before we start roughing clubs. In a way, that's almost good news, though. Because things are splitting just as badly for everyone else, of course. And now that I have two losers, there might be a squeeze to get one of them back, or an end play or something. Because if I have to draw this round of trump plus 2 more, I only have 1 club rough in dummy. Which means the ace-jack of clubs are a threat we could maybe throw West in to lead away from. I'm not sure you can actually do that, but that's the kind of thing to be thinking about here. Likewise, the spades could be a threat. I don't know. Yeah, like, if West has the king of spades, there should be something now. He should feel pressure in both black suits, I think. Like, we win the jack of hearts, rough a spade. And by the way, West should have the king of spades. To have made this overcall with queen 6th of clubs at the 3 level. Even if you have some decent diamonds, you really ought to have the king of spades. So, jack of hearts, spade rough. King of hearts, spade rough. Ace of hearts. Jack, rough, I have 3 trumps. King of hearts, rough, I have 1 trump. Ace of hearts, I'm out of trump in the south hand. North has 1 left. Ace of diamonds, then a club. Cash the last heart, squeezing West. No, because I don't have an entry back to the south hand. He can just give up clubs. Well, but can he, though? Maybe I don't cash the ace of diamonds. Okay, I mean, I don't know. That seems like an approach. West pitches a diamond. I forget what... I should have paid... He already pitched a club, right? Surely. Yes, it was a club on the first heart. So he's down to 4 clubs, same as me. He can't really afford any more. So I have to cash this. And now, I think it's a club to the king. And the heart. Right? Doesn't West has to come down to 5? Maybe I should have thought about this before I played a club to the king. But West will have to come down to 5 cards, right? And if he keeps any diamonds, he can only have 2 cards in each black suit. No. 3 and 2. Yeah, he'll have to come down to 5 cards when I cast this heart. Everyone will have 5 cards. If one of his is a diamond, he has 2 cards of each black suit. And if none of them are a diamond, he has 3 cards of each black suit. But then he can pick... Okay, this doesn't... So 2 and 3, rather. Yeah, I guess I don't even know... I don't know. If I'm assuming West has the king of spades, then I think this all holds together. What if West tries to keep 2 diamonds when I cash this heart? Then he has to bear one of his kings. Or, well, the king of spades or the queen of clubs. I know he can't bear the queen of clubs because I know he has 3 at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I just think West is in trouble here. So I know West has 3 clubs. If I really believe his last 2 cards are spades, the king and another, then I can play ace of diamonds. He pitches a spade, but then a low club. That doesn't actually help, does it? He has to give me... I see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was supposed to do better. This isn't working. Diamond to the ace. Let's say he pitches his last... He now bears the king of spades. But I can't cash the ace anymore. Yeah, so I guess that's already happened, though. West has a single spade and 3 clubs. East appears to have a single diamond and 3 spades. So can't I play ace of clubs, diamond? Okay, East kept more diamonds than I thought. I don't know, whatever. In the end, I get the ace of spades back, so like declining to cash it didn't cost me. And I just got all the tricks I started with, so no gold star for me. And since West actually didn't have any of the king of spades, what an atrocious overcall. Wow. I mean, I get it, kind of. But in a 2 over... I would get it over a spade, like a heart, 2 hearts. A spade, 2 hearts, it's really kind of taking your life into your hands. I feel like East actually was supposed to be end played there. Because he had all of the diamond guards that could beat the 10. So if I'd cashed the ace of clubs sooner... Here, let's... If I cash it right after the ace of hearts, here, Is East not in trouble? I can't cash it here. Because I haven't unblocked the clubs yet. So club... King of clubs. If East pitches a spade, I have ace of spades, spade, dropping the king. Oh, I did have it all along. Yeah, so right here, I can make an over trick. But even if not, I can play a diamond to the ace. And let's say East puts in the king. Now I can play ace of clubs. Pitching a spade? Yeah. And what does East do? Pitch a spade, then I just rough to hand or to dummy and cash 2 spades. So East pitches a diamond. But now the last club, and East is squeezed in diamonds and spades. Pitch a diamond, I throw you in. Pitch a spade, I cash it. I guess I just wasn't really counting very carefully. Yeah, I mean, if I had paid more attention to the other suits, I was paying attention to West's club pitches. But if I'd paid attention to spades overall, I would have concluded, look, there's only 2 spades out there. The ace has to drop the king. I could have easily taken another trick there, but I was thinking about the wrong things. Three clubs is some mixed raise? Yeah. I don't understand mixed raises. People play them. I don't understand what it means. I've asked for explanations. I've gotten them. I still don't really get it. Well, I think if I play low, it's going king rough, and that does not seem very good to me. So let's get that diamond rough in while I can. So if I try like ace of hearts, heart to the queen, great. Maybe I avoid a heart loser, but I definitely am now losing a diamond, so it is not a good deal. Ugh. Although, funny thing, East doesn't have any clubs, so he can't cash West's king of clubs, I think. Yeah, East, if spades are 3-3, they can't really stop me from cashing some spades, right? I may as well lose one more heart first, I think. Yeah, spades were 3-3. Told you. Wait, what? I didn't think East had another small heart. Okay, well. I thought East was going to have to rough this with the king. What did I miss? I played the ace. I ducked one. I ducked again. That's 3. Didn't East start with 4? Did he play the king just for laughs earlier? That would be a funny play. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, no, his spots were so small that actually... I didn't realize West had played the 10 on the first one. So by playing a spade and forcing me on dummy to cash all of my spades right away, East preserves his heart trick, or his partner's club trick, alternatively. I see. Okay. Cool. Oh boy, very complicated auction. I'm sure there's a lot of information you could derive from it. 3 spades doubled. Yeah, that makes sense. My spades suck a lot. Partner doubled a club. I bid a spade, and partner was fine letting them play 2 clubs. Once they tried to play 3 clubs, partner wandered back in. I think if you're going to do that, you should double, not bid 3 diamonds, so South can pass if he wants to defend. And I'd be happy to here. I can understand 3 diamonds because your diamonds are substantially better than your hearts. But I think the double already kind of shows a 3-4-5-1 kind of shape, because it's this double. I mean, this, if North had doubled 3 clubs, that would be showing like, hey, we should bid again, but spades might not have been the best choice. I mean, what shape can that be except 3-4-5-1 or something like that, but maybe even more extreme. 3-4-6-0. That seems a little. With that, I might bid 3 diamonds. So I don't know. I think partner should have just doubled, and we should be defending 3 clubs. But of course, the hand would then not be in the just declare in a tournament. So let's see what happens. They're gonna let me win the king here. That's interesting. Any chance you guys want to tell me who has the queen of diamonds? I don't even know who has the ace of clubs. Like, it should be East. People don't normally lead a low from their aces. Maybe in this auction, West thinks it's safe enough. But I think West is the one with all the spades, and so I don't see why you would lead a low club. Maybe trying to get a diamond ruff? Any chance East has 6 diamonds? I don't think so. Oh, a heart ruff, though. Maybe West has no hearts. East could have 6 of those. It's possible. I don't think just playing a low club now and roughing it is a very good idea, but I don't think anything is a good idea. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Maybe it is just queen of clubs pitching a heart. These hearts are never going to set up to more than 1 trick, if I'm lucky 1. Because I think West might be roughing. And I want to force out the ace of clubs so that these queen and jack, I can get 1 more trick out of them. I don't want to lose trump control. So I think this makes sense. It was West who had it. Okay. Weird lead. I think trying to get a heart ruff is looking pretty likely. I was going to ruff this. I probably should, right? Because what are the chances West has a doubleton diamond as well as a heart void? Like 4-0-2-7? It's possible. I don't know. And these hearts are not really doing anything for me. I could just throw them away. And if it turns out that the diamonds are 3-3, then oh well. I'm still getting rid of a heart loser. Sure. Yeah, told you. Told you roughing that was bad. West has a heart after all. You have to play the ace on this, or East wins and gives his partner a ruff, probably. Actually, if West has the last spade, which I suspect is true, then I can't get back to my hand to draw trump. West is going to get to over-ruff my 6 of spades. I think I play low on this, actually. I don't mind if East wins the 10 and gives his partner a ruff, because then I'm not losing a spade. And I don't know, maybe they do something bad instead of that. Okay. So a heart gets ruffed and over-ruffed. A diamond gets ruffed and over-ruffed. I don't think there's much hope for me. If I play anything and pitch a club, East just continues with red cards until I run out of club losers, which will be immediately. So we just have to give West their last spade. Unless East has it, in which case we'll be very happy. But no. Alright, I mean, down 2. Not bad. Not bad, given how dire things looked. And West did have a doubleton diamond, but that was because they didn't have a void heart, as I had guessed. Two spades doubled. I just can't play an undoubled contract. At least this time I have 9 trumps instead of 7. I seem somewhat short on honors, though. I mean, it doesn't look so bad, does it? West's double is penalty. And they have the clubs. Is this one of those situations where you're supposed to duck trick one? Maybe. East probably doesn't have 7 hearts. That would be a bit extreme. But I don't want to let East win anything, because they could put a club through. I don't think I can help it. Okay. Spade? Ooh. Good thing I didn't duck. East did have 7 hearts. I think West has the last 2 spades, so no point leading that suit. How many more tricks do I have? Let's say West gets 2 spades, because it looks like they will. I have 1 ruff in hand and 2 in dummy. That's 4 tricks. 5, 6 for my 2 clubs. 7 for the ace of diamonds. The jack of diamonds would be my 8th trick if I lost the queen. But if I lose the queen, then the opponents will have taken 6 tricks, and the fact that I can take 8 will not be relevant. I think. Yeah. So they've got these 2, and eventually West will have 2 spades. If I let them have 2 minor suit kings, that'll be the end. Could play ace of clubs, queen of clubs. And the only thing West can do is exit with another club. then maybe I can finesse East for the Queen of Diamonds? I don't think East has the Queen of Diamonds is the problem. Oh my god, spades were 2-2? Are you kidding me? Maybe that's good. Yeah, that's good. Because there's only one left. I just have a cross ruff, and they can have their ace whenever they want it. I felt bad that I let my club winner get ruffed, but I just don't need a club winner anymore. Making 3. A minute ago, I thought I was going to have trouble making 2, and suddenly I'm making 3, so I don't know why I was so sad that East ruffed my club. Both opponents passed hands. I think I just win this in hand and lay down the King of Hearts because entries are precious. And I'm in a hurry to draw trump. Oh. East doesn't even continue clubs. Probably has all 4. Could play Ace of Spades, Heart Hook. But that might not produce a trick. Whereas the Ace of Spades as an entry to Dummy's clubs after I rough them out, assuming he says 4, is actually worth something. Ugh. That's bad. Okay, well, I'll lose a trick to the Jack. Okay, I claim. Spade return, thank you. Should have been a diamond. Or, well, yeah, a heart. Or a diamond would have been fine, right? The spade is technically fine, double dummy. It doesn't give me anything I can't get myself with the spade finesse. Also, East pitched down to Queen X of Spades, so it was falling. But if West plays a diamond or a heart here, I still have some work to do. The spade just gives everything away immediately. The robots don't know the value of hard work, non-ironically. So they figure if there is hard work to do, I'll figure it out. West overcalls 2 hearts. Hopefully this ace wins. We're in a not so great 2 spades. Although, I mean, how bad is it? 3 red suit tricks, a club. Do you think I could come up with 4 ruffs? Or 4 trump suit tricks, including ruffs? I don't think setting up clubs is super realistic. No. So I'm just going to, like, take my 4 side suit tricks and as many trumps as I can. With East unable... Well, sorry. The player who is out of hearts will be East, which means they can't over-ruff me when I ruff hearts. So I think that's what I want to do, is ruff hearts. You can lead trump, but now you're giving up your spade tricks. Now I don't even have to ruff hearts, because these spades are both good. I guess I'm going to go down 1 if I do that. Hey, look at that. The problem... The situation is not yet solved, but it's looking good. I don't think I want to rough this. I don't know about that play. But now I can draw the last trump. Cash this hard-won club. Diamond the king. Letting the opponents rough the club is bad when spades are 3-3, but if the spades had been 4-4, it would have been necessary. And I think even if they're 3-3, it's kind of dangerous to just exit with a spade. I don't know. Yeah, overall, surprised to come out with 8 tricks. King of clubs. We're in 3 diamonds. Well, we need to rough out the clubs, right? I guess. Here's hoping they let me. I mean, what else are they going to lead, right? Okay, fine. I don't mind that. I don't think I want to lead diamonds. It just cuts down on my ability to take club roughs. The Jack and 10 are both still out there, aren't they? Or was it King 10 and then Ace Queen? I don't remember for sure. I guess we overtake this. And then I can rough high. Yeah. There was still a higher club out there. Or rather, no. It was King 10, Ace Queen. West had only the Jack and 6. But the 6 is not bigger than dummy. So I actually could have drawn the trump and then just conceded a club to West. But this is fine too. We just rough a spade. There aren't any trump left, but let's draw one just in case. Lose a club. Dummy's heart goes on a spade. And the club's a winner. Is there some way I could have lost only 3 tricks, maybe? It seems unlikely. I would have had to rough too many clubs, I think. East doubled 2 spades and West bid 3 clubs, but they're leading hearts. Well, this contract definitely should not make. We have 5 immediate losers. What about after that? After that, things are looking pretty good. If they don't cash their 5 immediate winners, then there might be something to do, but I think there just isn't. Like, how am I going to not lose some diamonds? Yeah. I don't think there's anything going on here. I can draw trump in 3 rounds, lose to the ace-king of diamonds, the 10 wins the 3rd round, and the 4th round is roughed. There's really nothing happening. Still, we'll give them a chance to misdefend somehow. Okay, they haven't. Oh, I can't claim the rest. Obviously, I have to lose this one, but after that, I mean. West passed, East didn't overcall a club. Interesting. Maybe East had some clubs, and partner's club bid made it difficult for him to enter the auction. We only have 22 high card points between us. The opponents have 18, and yet they couldn't make a sound, right? That's kind of noteworthy. It looks as if this contract is going to make 10 tricks. We just lose the 3 aces. But they could very well set up a heart ruff or something. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I don't think there's much I can do about it yet. Other than, pray for a club return, which I got. And spades could be 4-1. That could be another problem. This 10 and duck makes me nervous. I guess West probably just has ace-10 tight. I think I'm still continuing spades. No better ideas. Oh, East has the ace. Ace-4th? Oh, no. That's really bad. Did I... I had to play on hearts before playing the second spade. That could have turned out really badly, though. If West had the ace-x of spades and hearts were breaking badly. This is awful. I'm going to get absolutely raked over the coals for this one. Terrible score. I have to rough at some point. Do I want to rough the 3rd club or the 4th? And just hope that the player with the last spade can't cross in clubs. I mean, all things being equal, clubs are more likely to be 5-4 than 6-3, so I really ought to pitch here, I think, and rough in later. Yeah? So how were the hearts is what I want to know. Ugh. Okay, it doesn't... 5-1. So, I mean, yeah. Playing on hearts first wouldn't even have helped, I don't think. Well, it would have been down less. I could have retained trump control, but let them rough my hearts. I don't think the auction really tells me what I should do differently there. Like, the 10 could be ace-10 tight. Could be stiff 10. I think it could be 10x. Like, I think there are more layouts where I should continue than where I shouldn't. West overcalls 2 spades. This 4 hearts seems ridiculous. This is a terrible bid. And, like, it does not come close to matching the description of the bid. This is not 11 high card points with a bunch of hearts. Oh, I was a little confused. I somehow forgot South had opened and then doubled. Okay, it's less unreasonable now, although it still seems like dubious. Yeah, West can't really continue spades. Do we take the heart finesse, you think? I think so. I think East's more likely to have Jack 4th than West. I mean, I don't know. If I could win the king, then cash a heart, then cross in diamonds, then finesse, that would be one thing. Or like cash 2 and then cross. That would be best. Maybe I can do that, actually. Yeah, of course I can. Because I only need to finesse if West has a heart void. Sorry, singleton or less. And I'll find out in time. And if that is the case, then I do have a diamond entry to the board. Yeah, of course. No need to risk the finesse so early. Now, do you play a diamond to the ace here? Obviously, you don't need to finesse hearts. That's not why we would do it. But if the diamond suit is 3-2, you can afford to play one diamond here, and then, okay, draw the last trump. If the diamond suit is 4-1, and the player with a singleton diamond has only 2 hearts, you could ruff the last diamond, is what the idea behind that play would be. But who's going to have the singleton diamond? Is it going to be east or west? It's going to be west, right? And in that case, I can just pick up the suit, because west led the jack of diamonds at trick 2. So I can play low diamond to the ace, watching west discard, and then finesse east. And I can do that after drawing trump. So I don't think it's a good idea to play a diamond to the ace, hoping to ruff the fourth round of diamonds. Yeah, and indeed, west did have a singleton, but it's fine. They're not going to misdefend here, but like, why not? It's free to try. Yeah, I mean, that should be a pretty normal result. Nothing special. East didn't open, west didn't overcall a club, east didn't overcall a heart. 5 spades, 2 aces. Can't really ruff hearts, can you? Well, maybe you can. Kind of sucks to be roughing with the ace, the king, the queen, stuff like that, but where else are your tricks coming from? Like, if hearts are 3-3 and spades are 3-2, you're probably okay if you try that, right? Alternatively, you could try diamond finesse, ace of diamonds, diamond ruff. Then what? Yeah, so, okay, let's imagine for a moment that spades are 3-2 and hearts are 3-3. How does that go? Spade, ace of hearts, heart ruff. Club ruff, heart ruff, club ruff. We've now played 3 spades. No. Well, North has played a spade. South will be out of spades at that point, but North has played 1, then ruff to club, then ruffed another club. Doesn't North have 2 spades now? Spade, heart, heart ruff. Club ruff, heart ruff, club ruff. We're in the North hand with Jack X of spades. Hearts are out. You can play Jack of spades. If you're lucky, the 10 falls, you cash the 9. And cash all the hearts. If you're unlucky, the suit is 3-2 and the 10 doesn't fall, and you cash hearts and they get to ruff in with the 10. If you're less lucky, hearts or spades don't break perfectly evenly, and you're in a lot of trouble. But what else are you supposed to do? Like, diamond finesse is the only other play. And then you kind of go back to the same thing anyway of cross-ruffing. Well, it's not really cross-ruffing in the other line, though. All of Dummy's hearts are going nowhere if you don't set them up. know. I'll just like play to be super lucky and say that hearts are 3-3 and spades are 3-2. It could happen. Okay, step 1, hearts were 3-3. Step 2, cry. I will not be enjoying any of these hearts. I still could actually take 10 tricks if I were lucky enough, though. You could play a diamond to the queen, winning, then the ace of diamonds, and then ruff something in the north hand. Score the 9. And as long as you lead something East still has cards in. Because East has 2 spades remaining, right? The 10 and a small one. Which means 4 other cards. I think probably at least 1 club. We know... Okay, we know some things about East's hand. East has started with 4 spades and 3 hearts exactly. West's hearts were like king, jack, small. I don't know if I figured out anything about the club honors. But West had 1-3-XX. And couldn't even overcall a club. And they apparently have some diamond length. I feel like East does have the king of diamonds, because if West had it, they could probably come up with an overcall. Maybe they have too many clubs. Like West shape is 1, 3, 4, 5 or something. But in that case, it doesn't even hurt to lose a trick to West, because West can't draw trump. They can't lead anything for East to ruff. Yeah, the finesse is totally, like, free, right? Okay, it lost. That's very sad. I won't be making my contract. But I didn't lose anything by trying it. And now I just have to guess. Maybe it's not even a guess. I have to figure out which minor East isn't ruffing. So we know East's major suit shape was 4-3. Therefore, 6 cards in the minors. We've played 2 cards of each minor. So the question is, which minor is East more likely to have a doubleton in? Diamonds or clubs? I think the answer is diamonds, because we started with 6 of those and only 5 clubs. So we play a club here. Yeah. And go down 1. I think pretty good, given the layout. I don't know what you could do that would be better than this. Show me. Hello? Show double dummy? Thank you. Yep. Spade lead holds me to down 1. We're in 4 spades. Neither of them overcalled at the 1 level, but I guess that's not too surprising, given that we have spades. 4 clubs, 2 hearts is 6. Looks like we want to ruff some diamonds in the north hand, probably. 2 would be a nice number to hit. Okay. my club. Well, I think it was worth trying. Ah! Okay, but there are only 3 trump outstanding. No roughs, please? Yeah, well, what can you do? They're out of trump now, though, so I'm making it. So if you had just, like, drawn trump, how would you be doing here? 4 spades, 2 hearts is 6. 4 clubs is 10, and 1 diamond rough is 11. You'd be doing better than me. I think it was worth trying for... I think what I was doing was trying to make 6. Really? Was I? Yeah, because if you rough 2 diamonds, you pitch 2 on a heart and a club, and you lost 1, you're losing no other diamonds. So that would be making 6. I think that was a reasonable try. It's going to score badly. I think I'm doing pretty badly this tournament overall. Blame the allergies. Oh man, 16 boards is too many. I'm ready to be done, to be honest. I don't know what to do here. Just like draw trump and hope something good happens. I don't know. I think you're supposed to try to rough some hearts, though. Yeah, that must be right. Well, we still have a heart to lose then. And a club. At least 1 diamond, maybe 2. I mean, and a spade. That's down 1. What if... What if we played all these clubs and then the 10 of spades? I don't think it's going to do any good, but it might. Drop the knight? No. I think I might just be an idiot. Well, going down 1, whether I'm an idiot or not. I don't think I could have done better. With everything breaking so badly. I mean, I don't know. Trying for a spade trick is pretty optimistic. But it didn't cost me anything. Oh yeah, I was right. Doing pretty badly. Ugh. Okay, well, I don't know. Sometimes I like to go over these postmortems, but as I told you, allergies are taking a toll. I want to get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, which may or may not be in the day 2 of this event.